What's up, guys? Lance here from the Whole Cosmos channel, where nothing's off the table in the entire whole cosmos. All right, so update on the HPI Racing 1985 Toyota Hilux SR5. I figured out the lights, and I added a driver. Okay, so with the lights. Channel 3 selects all the modes, so that in that mode, when you turn, the signals go. Okay. And in this mode, they don't, but they're highs. I don't know, did that go up in brightness? I thought the last one did. I don't know, one of them's highs. Here's the emergency flashers. That's kind of cool. I like the turn. I like to have it on turn signals. I think I like the turn signals. Because you can be stopped and you can turn and it'll be signaling. And it'll also be signaling as you're turning, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. And then, so I had this space guy, moon guy in a spacesuit, sitting cross-legged on a little moon figure. I just ripped him off the moon and plopped him in there. He's giving two peace signs, which is kind of cool. Let me turn the lights off so you can see him better. So yeah, he fit in there perfectly. All I did was put some double stick tape on his butt and then plopped him down on there. He's kind of sitting on a couple of connectors and the between the receiver and the battery. But yeah, I think he's in there pretty good. I like the way he looks in there. I like the contrast between his white and the black. He really kind of pops. It like matches that Toyota white. And sorry, I'm getting glare. Yeah, it's kind of cute in there, sitting in there cross-legged. I think it works out pretty well. But anyways, I just saw him on my shelf there, and I was like, hey, I should throw him in there. Also, if I paint him yellow, he could be like Darth Vader, Marty Darth Vader, like in the movie when he visits his dad. But he's giving the peace sign there, and at certain angles it looks like the driver's flipping the bird, which is kind of funny. Like right there, it looks like the driver's flipping the bird, but at other angles they're like, oh, it's a peace sign. Which I thought was pretty funny. I was driving it around and I saw out of the corner of my eye, I was like, he's giving the bird. Oh, anyways, fun times. So that's it. That's the latest update on this new acquisition of mine. This new 1/18th scale. The two different gearings are really cool because the second gear, the high gear, is pretty fast. Especially for brushed. What I did notice though is sometimes the motor, the throttle wouldn't respond, and I don't know if that's because the motor's overheating, and the ESC is cutting the throttle to the motor to protect it from overheating. That could be the case. I'm not sure what's going on there. But if that is the case, I kind of wonder why they don't have a heat sink or a fan on the motor. Yeah, that's the update. Just wanted to show you the light situation. Sorry, the glare in here is not working on the front windshield. There we go. There you can see him better. That's the front windshield. So looking straight on, that's what he looks like. That's what my Artemis astronaut looks like in there, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. Lance at the Whole Cosmos channel. Catch you on the flip side.